beachside hotel in Chandigarh, and tomorrow we are going to head off to the Himalayas, so stay tuned for that. Guys watching on YouTube, it will be a second and I have to wait the whole night. I'm so excited for tomorrow. And we are out of Chandigarh and we are heading towards Shimla, and then we are heading towards Kufri. So, well, part of me was excited for the trip to Shimla and Kufri, and other part of me was excited because of this. So we have rented the car out, so we'll drive it ourselves, and it is one of my favorite cars in luxury cars, currently on actually not currently on sale. This is a discontinued version. So can you guess, guys, which car is this? Even if you cannot, I will be showing in a minute. So we are halfway to Kufri, and this is the car. You can see why I was so excited to drive in the morning. So we are at Solan currently, and the temperature here is around 14 to 15 degrees, which I thought it will be lower since it is in December, but we'll keep our fingers crossed, and when we reach to Kufri, the temperature might be around 0 degree. So far the Kia Carnival is really comfortable. So this is a 2022 version. This is a premium 8-seater version, and it is an automatic. It produces around 197 bhp, and the gearbox is very delightful. So it is a 8-speed ZF gearbox. It is something like I haven't driven quite often, but it is really smooth. It almost drives like a DSG. Now some of you might hate at me for saying that. So let's continue our journey onwards to Shimla. Narrow roads of Himalaya. Until now the roads were pretty smooth and pretty wide. Now the maps were showing a turn, so we took a turn and we are at a narrow road, but it is faster than one which we are used to. So talking about the car, it is really comfortable, plus it drives like a compact SUV almost. It is not like a bulky Innova or Krista or something. I've driven Krista, and there is a lot of body roll in that car. In this, it is pretty nice. There's almost no body roll. Like, I was taking turns at 80-90 km/h with ease, and nobody in the car was moving up. So I think there's a block. Once the road is getting narrower by the minute, and you have to be really careful while going these blind turns, as the locals, they will come blast like there's a lockdown going on. So you have to be really careful while taking these turns. Other than that, the weather is very nice and it is very peaceful here. Well, it is almost sunset and we are just at the destination. Now a small tip for someone who is looking to do this kind of drive from Chandigarh to Shimla and Kufri. You are selecting the route in the map, just add a stop and mention that stop as Shimla Mall Road, because we just came from Chail, from Old Junga area, which is very narrow and it is not safe at all. The locals are coming through the turns at high speeds and they don't even honk, so it is not at all safe, and for cars that is big as a Carnival, it was a nightmare to drive. But I have experienced these kind of roads before, so it was easy for me. Not easy for me, but it was like manageable for me. Now onwards to the hotel. We are just 3 minutes away from the hotel. We have stopped for a quick fuel break, and temperature is around 9. It is showing 9 degrees, but due to the wind and everything, it is really low, I think. and see you at the hotel. So, reached and in time for a splendid view. So this is the view worth driving that narrow road. Sun sets here around 5 to 5:20. It's currently 5:30 and the view. So I was here back in 2019, so that was 4 years ago. So we reached here and that night it snowed like crazy. I didn't know it was snowing, so I was asleep, and all these trees and everything were totally covered in snow. It was a very beautiful view.